Hello everyone, so second video today briefly to address a question that I could have inserted just in the comments that are however boring because I send you notifications of written one, but that I wanted also to hear a bit your opinion about. So as you read from the title, basically I found out that a few time, I don't know when it happened actually, but YouTube inserted ads on my videos without my permission. Now this is something they can do, I just didn't know it was possible. Normally, like for example, I don't know, with copyright, I remember with another account once I used a song and without shutting the channel or getting a copyright strike or whatever, they simply transfer the income of that video to the owner of that the copyright. It's a quite clever thing. This is yet another thing. There is YouTube's, right? So even if you put videos on here, naturally they own the site and do whatever they want. So I had never monetized because, as you know, my strategy, I enabled private donations via PayPal, as you know, but I never monetized. So it's free. It's something that you completely do whether you feel it or not. I wanted to thank everybody who donated so far, and I wanted to excuse myself for the fact that on PayPal, for some reason, I cannot send you messages to thank you. So it passed as if I didn't give a damn, but actually I'm very thankful. There was just a person, one of the donors wrote me in the comments here recently, you can do it here or writing me on the Schwerpunkt email I've inserted in the channel, because I have no means to do it. But thank very much, and don't take as if I don't care, because to me, even if it's just symbolical, I don't need money in general. But it means that what I do is appreciated. It works. It's positive for somebody, and this is that's what I'm trying to make it for. And I hadn't monetized the channel properly because through monetization you can add ads, right? All these quite annoying ones, because my point was that I don't do this specifically for the money, and or however the channel now is so small still that at least in terms of subscribers, that I thought it's better to let it expand and then to to cash when there is enough traffic, so that I don't I can't get it. I can annoy you as late as possible. In fact, I would have not liked to insert ads. I calculated I would have earned something like 1,000 euros from the beginning of the channel so far, and I deliberately refused that because I wanted to let the channel grow without ads. Now these ads are imposed instead, so I came to the conclusion that it's better for me at this point to monetize the channel and to insert my own ads, which are basically, I don't know how it works honestly, but I presume they're exactly the same ads YouTube inserts, on which I presume they also get a quota of income, right? So they're as far as I've seen, their ads are very simple. They're like the 3-second ones. They're not very hard. So I don't know whether it's a standard measure, like a light ad that they insert when they see that the owner, the owner, I'm not an owner, unfortunately, on YouTube, but the creator, as they call it, doesn't monetize. So this goes against my ads policy, but given that the ads is there anyway, at this point it's better, I think, that I get something from it. And so for you it doesn't change anything, and instead at least I get something that I can use. I don't know if I want to buy symbolically some book, something that I wanna use also for Schwerpunkt or whatever, and or for my work, whatever. So it's always history based, as you know, and I'm here, I stay here, even if at some point maybe I won't have the time to post every day, but the channel stays, so I wanted to make it stay. And I'm also organizing broader stuff. I am very pleased to tell you that we arrived almost at 4,400 subscribers, so I wanted also to thank you all the new ones that I've seen recently have flocked a little bit, and many of you also don't properly know what this is. There have been phases in Schwerpunkt history, let's say, but every 100 videos I normally make one on properly as a channel update, so you can also get through the History playlist. I have lots of playlists. Is another thing that many subscribers do not know. What's Schwerpunkt, policy, strategy, etc. on these things, and that's pretty much it. It's just communication like this. I wanted to know what you think about this, if you have any advice, because I confess that I had last spring I gave a look to Google Ads, which is where you have to create an account in order to eventually monetize your own channel to connect with Google Ads. That's a precondition. An unnecessary one, by the way, and therefore, and I checked it, and that didn't seem quite nice. Telling the truth, I don't remember even why, but it seemed to me was a bit invasive, whatever. So I don't plan to make a lot of to cash a lot. If I think if I monetize now, I would get, I don't know how much, because there are some sites that project the amount of earns based on some kind of statistical um, in fact, data, etc. But it really depends on the channel. My channel has something like 10 minutes view on average, and as far as I understand, if I insert just an ad at the beginning, it doesn't even change much, because it's just those maybe 3 seconds, and it doesn't even. So I guess that as a safe base, I have a pretty modest income of something like $24 a month. It's not definitely much. I think if you want to make a decent income, like a real job, you have to have at least hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But it may be as well that since however YouTube counts properly the average of the time that people watch your videos, and how they are wired to it, and how much they repeat it, they watch others again, they may give you something more. I have absolutely no idea. So if you have any advice on how I should move, I should regulate something, I should know in advance, because I know literally nothing about the thing, any advice is welcome. So that's pretty much it, and I thank you as always for listening. I wish you a nice time. See you next time. Bye.